a Jira, which is considering the a management tool, right? So if we get considering with the Jira, which is considering the a management tool here, right? With the respective of testing, how we are utilizing this particular Jira tool, that is what we are trying to understand. Okay. So before getting started, is there anyone who has been totally new to the testing? Anyone is totally new to the testing? Can you guys please respond in the chat window? At the same time, you can raise your hands. By that, I can understand overall totally new to the testing. The one who has been totally new to the testing, can you guys please respond in the chat window? Just you guys can respond in the chat window, or just you can raise your hands in the meeting. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like we have a lot of new people are there. Okay. Fine, guys. Not an issue. Not an issue. So don't be confused about how the things I'm explaining. What I'll do is, first I'll try to give some basic overview related to the testing. First, I'll try to give a basic information, not like into very detail. I'll try to give a very basic information related to the testing, and then we'll move on to our Jira concept here. Okay. Right. Let's start it then. Okay. So the one considering the IT industry or the IT company, the main purpose or the main objective of any IT companies, the main purpose or the main objective of any IT companies considering that to develop the software. The target is need to be develop the software, right? Now, the software has been developed in the different steps. It's not like just in one particular step, the software will get ready. As a best example, let's consider a car manufacturing. Consider BMW. If we take with BMW car, is that the BMW company itself taking care about manufacturing the whole vehicle? If we consider with the BMW car, is that this particular BMW company has been taking care about manufacturing with the whole vehicle? No, right? Absolutely no. Because what they will be doing, they will purchase the body cover from one different company, tires from the different company, engine from the different company. So they're trying to purchase all the parts from the different companies. These people designing the model, according to the model, they are assembling the vehicle and releasing into the market. The same thing applied in the IT industry. The same thing will be applied in IT industry, because the IT industry also is that everyone will be required only one type of the software. Is it all the customers required only one type of the software? Yes or no, guys? Try to respond in the chat window. Try to respond in the chat window. By that session will be more interactive. Is that all the people or all the customers required only one type of the software? Absolutely no. Absolutely no, right? For example, I'm doing like some banking business. I required in a software related to the banking. Some other people doing the business related to insurance. They required software related to the insurance. Some other people manufacturing business. They require the software related to manufacturing business. Right? I mean, the the requirements will be vary. It's not like all the people, all the customers has been required only one type of the software. So by that, this particular IT companies, or you can consider that software companies, what they have to do, they will not be ready by developing the software. First, they'll discuss with the client or the customer, okay, what exactly your requirements are related to. What exactly your requirements are related to. I mean, the IT companies doing the first activity considering that requirements gathering, right? The very first activity done by the IT companies taking care about in gathering with requirements gathering, right? After that, by gathering with the requirement, they will come up with taking care about requirement analysis. They'll come up with requirement analysis. Once they got analyze the requirements, they will take care about in doing the design and then taking with coding, and after that testing, and finally live environment or production, right? So this is how you have in a different steps: requirements gathering, requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, and live environment or production. So if you want to release, or if you want to provide a very successful software into the market, these particular steps need to be done. Now, it's not like by comparing the manufacturing companies, like engine from one company and then tires from another company, body from another company, that is manufacturing company. But this is IT company, and a one IT company, it's not like requirements part will be done by one company, requirement analysis done by another company, and design is done by another company. That will not be possible because this is an IT. The slight difference will be there for the IT companies and then other industries. As part of IT company, the one company has to take care about by implementing all the steps. But what they will do is, rather than doing only one particular team, they will maintain multiple teams here. Like all the requirements part, one team, coding, one particular team. As an example, these requirements and then analysis, design, these activities will be taken care by the team considering the BA, business analyst. BA, business analyst. The BA team will be taking care about in doing requirements activity. After that, it will be taking with coding. This particular coding activity taking care by the team developer. development team will take care about doing development activity. In a similar way, we got testing, which has been taken care by tester. So this is how you have an option. This is how you have an option taking care about in maintaining different thing. So all these people need to work in the team together, and then they can deliver a very successful software into the market. So this whole process, this particular whole process, we need to be get mentioning that SDLC, considering that software development life cycle. What is it? Software development life cycle. Okay, so we need to take care about having with all the things here which need to be get considering the software development life cycle. Okay, now in the IT, you have in a different training programs are there. As a best example, developer is a different training program, different job role, and tester is a different program, different job role here. Right? So here, our main target, like development team, will be looking into only development activity. Testing team will look into only testing activity. Right? So here, the concept is this particular session not like related to development activity, not like related to development activity, which is to get understand the information related to software testing. In that particular software testing also, need to be get take care about. In that particular software testing also, we need to be get taking care about the Jira tool here. Okay, so before getting started with the Jira tool, first let me complete the basic information related to software testing. So according to your understandings, what exactly mean by software testing? According to your understandings, what exactly mean by software testing? As part of your knowledge, what exactly mean by software testing? As part of your understanding, what exactly mean by software testing? Right, right, exactly. So as simple as we can considering that this particular software testing, right? So this particular software testing, we can mention that testing the application, okay, testing the application based on client requirements, right? So the meaning of the testing, we can say that testing the application based on client requirements. That is what we need to be get considering that taking with testing. So because it's not like in a testing subject is in a very difficult subject or considering that any major subject. It's a very simple thing. You have one software, you have to test the software. So how you will test the software? You will understand what exactly the client requirements are related to. Based on the client requirements, based on the client requirements will take care about in testing with software. That particular software testing, it has been divided into two things here. The one, you can consider that manual testing. The one, you can consider that manual testing. Another one, you can consider that automation testing. One is manual testing, another one automation testing. So the meaning of manual testing, we can say that testing done by human interactions. The meaning of manual testing done by human interactions. That means we are the human beings. We have to take care about doing the testing. As an example, we have to open the browser. We need to enter the URL. We need to enter the username. We need to enter the password, clicking on the login button and confirming the login has been successful or not. So manual testing, which is done with the help of human interactions. At the same time, we got automation testing. At the same time, we got automation testing considering that done by the tool. The meaning of automation testing, we need to be considering that done by the tool here. Right? Nowadays, in a market, there are a number of tools are there. In the market, there are a number of tools are. Just an example, considering that QTP. Considering that QTP, one of the automation tool. Another one, the current market. The current market is going with Selenium. Previously, the people has been talking about QTP tool. And then now the current market lasts from 4 to 5 years. The market is booming with Selenium. And nowadays, and recently, nowadays, some of the people may heard about another tool called as a Tosca. One of the upcoming tool here. I mean, maybe in future, we can expect the upcoming tool, the Tosca, right? And apart from that, we got Test Complete, right? Test Complete, and then RFT. There are a number of tools are there. In the market, there are a number of tools are available. But which tool need to use it? That's totally depends on the client requirement. In the real time, it's not like this project will go with Selenium or that project will go with Tosca or some other projects done by another tool. It's totally depends on that particular company, and according to that particular project requirement, it will depends on it. Right? So here, this is what a very basic information. Like one is manual testing, one is automation testing. Manual testing, we have to do it. Automation testing, the tool will be doing it. Okay, so in this current market, assume that you guys want to get start your career as a tester, or somebody already working in the development need to change the career to tester. Then you need to be more comfortable in learning or in understanding all the concepts related to manual testing and then automation testing. Because learning with only manual testing or learning with only automation testing, you can't survive in the current market. Only manual testing, you can't expect with the calls. Or only automation testing, also, you can't expect the calls. Your profile, your resume, you may consider fresher level, or you may consider as experience level, your profile should be manual plus automation. So your profile should be manual plus automation. Then you have an option to get in a job or to get start your career as a tester. Testing is not at all a difficult subject, guys, because the whole concepts of testing, I can give in a very simple way how we got the concepts of STLC, software development life cycle. In a similar way, as part of the testing, there is a concept of STLC. As part of the testing, there is a concept of STLC, software testing life cycle. Software testing life cycle. That concept you guys need to be very clear. The testing concept, the very limited, the very easiest subject when you compare with any other training programs or whatever it can be. So as part of the whole STLC, what need to be done? You have to take care about in understanding the requirements. So how to understand the requirements to test particular project? You have to test one project. If you want to test one particular project, how we can test it? So to test that, we have to understand the requirements. How we can understand the requirements, that is what you're going to learn here. I mean, when you guys are doing with the testing training program, that is what you guys are going to learn as part of the testing training program. In that particular testing, what you are doing? Requirements understanding. You will understand the requirements. Once you understand the requirement, you have to come up with some plan. Like the one plan need to ready, because anything you want to do, the plan need to be ready, right? You need to come up with the plan. Okay. Once the plan is ready, according to the plan, you need to start implementing the testing activities, considering the test scenarios. As a tester job role need to come up with in preparing with test scenarios. And after that, need to be get prepared test cases, and then need to go with test execution. After that, you need to go with bug reporting, and then considering the test closure activity. So this is what exactly need to be done as part of the testing. So how many days you are learning the testing? The testing concepts like limited. Because as part of the whole testing, what you will learn? Understanding the requirements, doing the coming up the plan, preparing the test scenarios, preparing the test cases, test execution, bug reporting, test closure. Any project, banking project, insurance project, manufacturing project, Java project, .NET project, Python project, SAP projects, any projects, any technology, you want to test it, applying the concepts will be the same. So that is how the testing will be more comfortable, more easy. Because Java development, you can write the code only in Java. .NET development, you can write only .NET code, you can develop by using the .NET. But the testing, once you guys comfortable with the testing concepts, you guys will be becoming comfortable to test any of the application here. Okay, so that is what exactly the training program related to the software testing. But I'm not discussing on that particular part. That is totally 3 months of training program. It's not like just 1 day or 2 days. It's totally 3 months of the testing training program. Further, if you guys are comfortable thinking about to do the testing training program, you guys can refer the Naresh IT website. You guys can refer this particular Naresh IT website, you can go to this option of new batches. You will be able to see when exactly the Selenium batches will be getting started. Right? Selenium is nothing but you're going to learn manual testing and automation testing. I'm taking the filter like Selenium. You can see you have any two slots are available. One is like 7:30 a.m. and one is 6 p.m. Right? That is what like exactly the total 3 months of training program will be there to learn with all the concepts related to the manual testing and related to automation testing with the help of the project. Not like into theory level, not like into theory level, from not like into theory level, from the Naresh IT, you guys are going to learn from the project level, like manual testing. You guys will be doing one project and automation testing. You will be doing one more project. That is what you are going to learn this particular training program related to software testing. Okay. But the today's session, it's not like related to purely testing activities, what you are learning. The today's session is as part of bug reporting. As part of bug reporting, this particular bug reporting you want to perform. If you want to perform the bug reporting, we have an option we can take with the help of the tool. We can take with the help of the tool and then we can go with bug reporting. Okay, even without having the tool also, bug reporting can be done. What exactly mean by that? We'll take care about all that information. That particular tool only, we are going to understand the steps related to Jira. Okay, so let's move on to that. Guys, all the questions or clarifications what you are having, I'll give enough time at the end of the session. Okay, I'll be giving with the time at the end of the session, like around some 11:30 or 11:15. I'll give the time to get clarify any kind of the questions related to the testing or related testing career or any guidance related to the testing market. All the information I can provide, Just give me a time to complete my explanation. Just first, you guys give me a time to complete my explanation related to this particular Jira. Once my explanation has been done, then I'll give enough time. Even if possible, I'll require unmute option also to get clarify all your questions. By that, I'll guide you, I'll answer you all your questions here. Okay, so just please be patient. Please be patient to complete my explanation and then we'll go with our questionnaire section. Okay, all right, guys. Perfect. Right. Now, as part of software testing, it's divided into two things: manual testing, automation testing. Now, considering this manual testing, seeing that testing done by human interactions, that particular testing can be implemented. That particular testing can be implemented in the two ways. One is templates. Another one, tools. Manual testing only. The activities of manual testing can be done with the templates at the same time done by the tools also. Okay, so we can implement with the help of templates and we can implement with the help of the tools. The meaning of template, considering like one Excel file. For example, the requirements understanding. The requirements can be provided in the Excel file. So what exactly the application requirements are related to can be provided in a Excel. Just an example, if you look into that to have one of the real-time project, like this is how you will be able to see some requirements like email text box, how many characters, first name, how many characters need to accept. For each and everything, the requirements can be provided in the Excel. Okay. At the same time, the test plan can be prepared in one particular Word file or Excel file. At the same time, test scenarios. And then taking with test cases and then consider test execution and then bug reporting and then taking with test closure activity. All these activities can be implemented in the Excel only. For example, if we see some of my team members or some of my training batches, how they are taking with all the scenarios. For example, they got provided test scenarios. In the Excel only, this is how they came up with writing with the test scenarios, like scenario related to the login page, related to some other functionality. What are all the functionalities need to be tested? First, they will document all that scenarios. And these scenarios, for example, search a hotel. That is the one functionality need to be tested. To test that functionality, how we can test that functionality? They are coming up with the test cases. Like this is how we'll be coming up the test cases, writing in a very detailed. So each and every step they have to maintain as part of the test cases. First is test scenarios and then test cases. After that, they'll go with execution. As part of execution, they'll take care about in doing the comparison of expected result and actual result. If expected result, actual result, both are same, will mark as a pass. In case of both the results are not same, will mark as a fail. That is what your exact testing. Expected result, actual result. Both the things are same or not. If both the results are same, you will consider as a pass. If both the results are not same, you will consider as a fail. In case of pass, no issues at all. In case of pass, no issues at all. But in case of fail, you need to go with bug reporting. In case of fail, you have to go with bug reporting. So how that bug reporting will be done? That bug reporting also, you can go with the template only. For example, test execution, build one, bugs. This is how you will be taking one bug template. What exactly the bug is related to? They will provide it. If required, including the screenshot. What exactly the bug is related to? This is how, including with the screenshot, it's need to be get documented. That is what exactly you will be taking with bug reporting here. So this is how your testing activities will be done. So as part of the tester, it's not like you will be doing any major activities. You have to understand the requirement, come up with the plan, document the scenarios, document the test cases, do the execution, and go with bug reporting. Now, that particular bug reporting, not only bug reporting, we have an option in implementing all these particular things in the two ways. One is template, nothing but Excel, doing all the activities in the Excel. Another one is tools. But that particular tools also, we got in a different options. One is we can consider that management tool. One is you can consider that management tool. And another one, you can consider that bug reporting tool. Tools only. Tools only, it got divided into two things here. One is management tool and another one bug reporting tool. Right? So one is the management tool, another one is bug reporting tool. The meaning of management tools, we can consider that all the things can be provided or implemented in the tool only. All the things can be implemented or provided in the tool only. That is what management tools. See the terminology, guys. See the terminology. Management tools. We can manage all the things in the tool only. That you are considering the management tools here. But considering the bug reporting, in these particular tools, we can document only bugs. Bug reporting tools, we can document only bugs here. Right? So management tools, we are able to do all the things. I'll clarify all the questions at the end of the session, guys. I'm seeing that a lot of people raising your hands, but I'll clarify. Let me complete my whole explanation. In the last 15 to 20 minutes, I'll give enough time to clarify all your questions here. Just please be patient. I can understand some of the people are totally new to the testing. Some people already knowing the testing concepts, whatever it can be. But I'll give enough time. I'll give enough time at the end of the session to clarify all your questions. Just please try to complete my explanation. Okay. Right. Thank you, guys. Let's see that this particular management tools, considering that all the things can be provided. All the things can be provided in the tool here. Okay, right. As an example, in the tool only, you can provide requirements. Like you will log in into the tool. In that particular tool only, you can document with requirements. At the same time, in that particular tool only, you can take care about providing with test plan also. All the things here, all the things can be implemented in the tool only. Okay, so all the things can be implemented in the tool only. Now we can go with the requirements, we can go with the test plan, and we can go with test scenarios. Right? After that, which will be taking with test cases and then test execution and then bug reporting. So all the activities can be implemented in the tool only. That is what we will be considering the management tools. That is what the meaning of management tools here. Okay, so at the same time, we have an option. Taking with bug reporting. This bug reporting tools means we can document only bugs. We can go with only bug reporting. Now, in the market, there are a number of tools are there related to manual testing also. It's not like only automation testing, related to the manual testing only. In the market, there are a lot of tools are available. Just an example, we are considering that Jira, and then taking with Rally, and then taking with TestLink. A number of tools are there. In a similar way, bug reporting. The bug reporting, considering that Bugzilla, taking with iTrack, okay, taking with iTrack, and then taking with TeamTrack, okay, Bugzilla, iTrack, and then taking with TeamTrack. A number of tools are there. So which tool need to use it? It's totally depends on that particular project requirement, and it will depends on that particular client requirement. According to the client requirement and according to the project requirement, we got a number of tools are there. Now, the today's session, the today's concept, taking care about the information related to the Jira tool in doing with bug reporting. We can do a lot of activities, but the today objective to go with bug reporting concept. Because in the Jira tool, how we can go with the test cases, how we can do the test execution. That is what we are already done in our previous session. I mean, if you look into our previous workshop, we have been discussed on that. So now we are taking care about an understanding with how exactly we can do bug reporting in Jira. Okay, let's see that. So before that, let's have the information related to Jira tool. According to the real-time perspective, the Jira tool working environment, working on the Jira, it can be divided into two things here. One is tester job role. Another one, test lead job role. One is tester job role, another one test lead job role. So taking with the Jira tool, one is tester job role, another one test lead job role. Okay, so as a test lead in Jira, in Jira, what he can do, test lead can create one task. Test lead can create one particular task in Jira. For example, tester 1, he will create one task in the Jira tool saying that tester 1 today work on test scenarios. And we will create one more task. Tester 2 work on test scenarios related to this module. So nothing but the task can be implemented in the tool only. Apart from that, we can create one epic, and then we can create one user story. That epic and user story, we can consider that requirements. Epic and user story, considering that requirements, like related to that project, related to that particular project, what kind of what kind of requirements are there, all that particular requirements can be provided. All that particular requirements can be provided in the tool only. Okay, so Epic and user story, all that particular requirements can be provided in the tool only. Apart from that, as part of Agile, Epic, user story, these are all the terminologies related to the Agile. For example, sprint plan, everything related to Agile. Most of the time, this particular Jira, it will go with the respective of Agile environment only. Okay, so according to the Agile environment, the Epic, user story, sprint plan, all these will be considering with the respective of Agile terminologies. Okay, so that is what it will be taking with task, Epic, user story, sprint plan. A lot of things are there with the respective of test lead, not tester, test lead. In case of tester, what need to be done? You guys are not worried about what test lead will be doing because you never try the job directly as a test lead, right? You guys will be trying the job as a tester only. When you guys are trying the job as a tester in Jira, what need to be done? You can document test cases. Once you got document the test cases, you can go with test execution. After that, you can go with bug reporting. So one is test cases, test execution, and another one bug reporting. Okay, so now in our previous workshop, we discussed about like how we can document the test cases and how we can do with the text execution. Now we'll take care about how exactly we can do bug reporting. How exactly we can do bug reporting in Jira, that we'll understand. What exactly the steps to be followed if you want to be document with the bugs, how we can document with the bugs in Jira. Further, first you need to do login into Jira. First, you need to take care about login into the Jira. Okay, because the Jira is not like a free tool. The Jira is not like a free tool here. So the Jira, which is related to license, paid, we can consider that Jira, which is related to paid, not like in a license here. It's not like in a related to license, which is considering that related to paid. Okay, so because of that, to work with the Jira, you need to take care about taking with the license here, and then you need to get start working with the project. But when you guys are doing the training program, from the Naresh IT, when you guys are doing with the training program from the Naresh IT, you guys will be getting that particular respective credentials also. Okay, so as an example, just I'm taking with one of the existing project, see that how that particular test cases has been created with the different team members. I can see this is how my team members has been taking care about in creating with this particular test cases here. right? So here, if we just look into these particular things, so we'll be able to see having list of the test cases also, and then doing the execution. Okay, so when you're taking the test execution, you'll provide all the information. So in which version it has been tested, who has been executed. So and then taking with what are all the actual result, what is expected result, everything you will provide, and then you will be taking with the status, is that test case has been passed or test case has been failed. Okay, so how to write the test cases and how to execute the test cases, you can refer with our previous video session. You will get some information. But for now, I'm just moving to how we can document the bugs while working with the Jira. While working with the Jira, how we can document with the bugs. Considering that we can say that bug reporting in Jira, bug reporting in Jira. What are the steps need to be done? See the steps. First, login into Jira, with valid credentials. With valid credentials. Okay. After that, click on create button. Click on create button. We will do the login. Once you done with the login, you will have a create option. Click on create. Once you click on create, you have to provide all the required information. First, you need to select the project. This is how your real-time activity. When you guys are working in the real time, you will get the list of the projects related to that company. So what exactly the project you are working, you have to select, required project. You have to select, okay. You have to select required project. Okay. First we'll select required project. Once you select a required project, then you will be taking with issue type. Okay. See the options here. Task, which he earlier mentioned, like test lead can go with the task. Bug, reporting the bug. Epic, some requirements. Story, user story, some requirements. But for now, I'm taking the bug. For now, we are taking with the bug. Now, that is what the next step. Considering that, select issue type as bug. Select issue type as bug. Select issue type as bug. Okay. After that, status, like according to that project, according to the tool, according to the project, according to the tool, you will be getting with different status will be there. Okay. So according to that particular project and according to that particular tool, different type of status will be there. Okay. So for now, we are taking with the status to do. For now, we are taking with the status to do only. That is what one status with the respect of the Jira. And taking with summary. So here, the meaning of summary related to that particular bug. What exactly that particular bug is related to? What exactly that particular bug is related to? For example, just an example. I'm taking with the bug. I'm taking with the bug. Okay. As an example, I'm taking with the bug. Just a minute. I'll take with the bug. Just a minute, guys. I'll try to get an URL related to the. Okay. So we need to take care about the one application, any kind of application, whatever it can be, which we will be taking with any kind of the application. We can go with that particular application. So need to provide that application. As an example, I'm taking this application. Now, in this project, what I'm doing here, let me type as correct username. I'm giving the correct username and then I'm providing invalid password. I'm providing the correct username, but I'm entering some wrong password. In general, if I provide the wrong password and click on sign in button, what is the result we can expect according to your understanding? As simple. You provided wrong password. You entered wrong password. As you guys has been entered the wrong password, what is the result you will expect? In minimum, what is the result you guys can expect? What is the result you can expect? Absolutely. Absolutely, right? Perfect, guys. Just it has to display some message. Some error message it has to be displayed saying that password is not entered or invalid password, invalid username and password. Some message it has to be displayed. So now see the understanding how you are exactly doing the testing. According to the client requirement, error message need to be displayed. Okay. Now clearly observe here. Clearly see that. See the concept, guys. I'm clicking on the sign in button. Once I click on sign in, I clicked on it, but any error message displayed here? I got clicked on the sign in button, but any error message displayed? Let me try once again. Let me try once again. I'm giving the correct username. I'm giving the correct username and then I'm giving with invalid password. Now we are expecting error message need to be displayed. But if I click on sign in button, error message is not displaying. That is what you are testing. That is how your testing concepts will be done. That is what exactly the job role of the tester. Now, error message is not displaying. That is what the development not done in the correct way. So we have to report it. That is what you are taking with bug reporting. So what exactly the bug is related to? What exactly the bug is related to? You are documenting. That concept only you are considering that bug reporting. So now we have to document this bug saying that error message. For example, we can provide the application name. Which application? Banking. This banking related to login. Now I'm saying that error message is not displaying. Error message is not displaying after entering invalid password. So error message is not displaying after entering invalid password. Okay, that is how, like some brief information, the basic overview you need to provide it. Okay, then you will be coming up with the steps. What are the steps you followed? To get that bug, what are the steps you followed? What are the steps we done? First, we got launch browser and then enter URL, and then once you enter URL, enter valid user ID or username, whatever it can be, either username or user ID according to the data. After that, enter invalid password, and taking with click on login button. So once you click on login button, what is the expected result? The expected result, what we are expecting? We are expecting that error message should be displayed. Error message should be displayed. But what is the actual result in the application? The actual result, we are saying that error message is not displayed. So what you are expecting? What is actual? So all the information in a very clear way, you need to document it. That is what exactly the concept of bug reporting. That is what exactly you are taking with the concept of bug reporting. Okay, so now you provided the steps, you provided expected result, you provided actual result. So the developer can easily understand what exactly that particular issue is related to. Okay, so and then you need to go with next step. What is the next step? Assigning. To whom you have to assign? Because the job role of tester only identifying the bugs only. We never fix the bugs. Our job role just to identify the bugs. Who has to fix the bugs? Developer. Developer has to take care about in fixing the bugs. Our job role is just to take care about in testing the application, coming up with what are all the bugs are there. Okay, so now we need to report the bugs. Do we have to report any of the developer? Whoever the developer is there, you need to provide the developer name. In real time, you will get the list of all the developers and testers in the list. So to whom you want to assign particularly, either developer, you doesn't know developer, then you will assign to the test lead. Test lead will look into that. So either you can assign to that particular developer or you can get assigned to that particular test lead. Right? So after that, this labels you can ignore. Sprint is according to the agile, which is sprint you are working. Related to the agile, is that sprint 1 you are working, sprint 2 you are working. I mean your current release, sprint 1 release, sprint 2 release, sprint 3 release, which is sprint you are working, you need to provide. That sprint, how many hours? Like maximum, any of the sprint will go with 2 weeks here. Any of the sprint it will go with 2 weeks. So you can consider like 2. After that, reporter. Who has been reporting that bug? For example, now I'm reporting my name Suresh. So I need to select my name in the list. In the real time, you will get list of all the developers and all the testers, all the test lead manager related to that project. When you guys are working in the real time related to that particular project, you will get list of all the names you will get. So from the list, who is the tester reporting that particular bug? You need to select that. And then you need to come up with taking with attachment. you need to come up with in taking with attachment. Like you can have one screenshot also. You can take one screenshot. You can attach that particular screenshot. Okay. So and then which you will be taking with, once you go the attachment, not required these things, just click on the create. Once you click on that create, that bug will be created. That bug will be created in the tool. So we'll be able to see that what exactly the bug it got documented. The very simple, guys. The very simple part. Right? So just to have an overview, you need to do login into application. Once you got login into application, click on the create button. Once you click on the create button, you need to select the required project, selecting the issue type, providing the status, providing the summary, a small overview related to that bug, and then description. All the steps need to be provided. Assignee, developer name, in which sprint you are working, how much time it will take, and the reporter, tester name. So you need to provide all that particular details and click on that particular create. The bug will be documented in the tool here. So that is what exactly you got in a concept. That is what exactly you have been taking care about, considering that taking with bug reporting. Okay, right. So this is what exactly you will be taking care about related to the concept of bug reporting in Jira. So not only bug reporting, we have a lot of options are there. So everything you guys will be understanding in a very detail in the training programs. So here I want to just give an overview. So how exactly we are taking care about doing with bug reporting activity in this particular tool. Okay. Right. Okay. So this is what the information related to bug reporting in the Jira. In the previous workshop, we got like how to create the test cases, how we can execute the test cases in Jira. And then today we got an option of how we can go with bug reporting in Jira. These three will be the main things. Apart from this, lot of activities will be there in the tool. For example, if I'm trying to create one new project, now we can see Jira can be utilized for software development, service management, work management, product management, marketing sector, HR sector, finance. Lot of people in the different way they can use it. But our target with the respective of the software development, that is what that software development also with the respective of testing, that is what we have been discussing it. Okay, so this is what the information related to the Jira tool in taking care about having with this particular test cases, test execution, and then bug reporting. Okay, so now I'll try to give an answer to all your questions here. So I'll come up with all your questionnaire sessions here. So before moving to that, just to give an again information, if anyone require the information related to the new batches, you can go to this website and then we'll be able to see. So when the new batches will be there. So if we have, you can check with the management team to have any more information on that. Okay, so and I'm seeing that some of the people are attending the live session from the YouTube also. So I'm seeing that some of the people are there who has been attending from the YouTube live session. You guys also come up with your questionnaires. I'll try to answer for everyone. I'll try to answer to each and every people. I'll try to answer to each and every people. Let me try to have any unmute option. First, let me try to get an unmute option here. Let's see that. Let's try on it. Right, guys. So now what you guys can do is step by step, the whom having the questions, you guys can raise your hands. You guys can raise your hands in the chat window. I mean, or in the meeting. By that, I can give you an unmute option. Yeah, now you can start your questionnaires. Ranjan is asking what is mean by onshore and offshore. Ranjan, the meaning of onshore, nothing but client location. And the meaning of offshore is company location. Okay. When will be the screen test? Sushir, when will be the screen test? I think maybe this month it will be conducted. So that confirmation need to be get from the management team only. Okay. Yeah. Where I can find the previous sessions. The previous sessions, you can go with the Naresh IT YouTube channel, Naresh IT YouTube. There you can get with your previous sessions. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Is Vishwat, any questions from your side? So performance testing, API testing as part of manual testing. It's not like manual testing, any testing. It can be functional testing, API testing, any kind of testing. We can go with manual testing and we can go with automation testing. Both the things can be done. These are all the different types of testing. It's not like related to only manual or automation. Any kind of the testing, we can go with manual and we can go with automation. Okay. What is the difference between Bugzilla and Jira? Jira is the management tool. That is what I'm clearly saying, that Srinivas. Jira is the management tool, whereas you can implement all the things in the tool here. But if you are taking with Bugzilla, Bugzilla is related to only bug reporting tool. You can document only bugs there. You can document only bugs. You can't document any test cases or test scenarios. Okay. Naresh is asking, like, can we get live projects for the practice? Absolutely. Absolutely. You will get live projects. Your total training program itself will go with project testing only. So in my training program, I'll give 2 to 3 projects, like one project into manual testing, another project into automation testing. So our total training program itself will go with the project level. Okay. Duration will be the 3 months. Satish, the duration will take 3 months. The cost of this training program, I think 6,000 of whole manual testing and automation testing, including the project, so that you guys can cross check with the management team. So full stack developers not required into very detail. Full stack developer just need to be understand what is mean by testing, the basic level. Okay. Story points is nothing but how much time it will take to complete that particular user story, how much time it will take, that information need to be provided. That is what you will be considering with the story points. Okay. Any coding language is required? No, Pradit. It's not like any coding language. Manual testing is totally zero coding. Manual testing is totally zero coding here, but automation testing, the basic knowledge of core Java syntax is required. But that is also you will learn as part of the automation training program. Okay. Yeah. I want real-time training in BA. BA training is totally different. BA training will be the totally different. Okay. Core Java and Selenium. Yes, you guys will be getting the core Java also. I mean, core Java, like for Selenium. Okay. So for Selenium, how much knowledge has been required? That much of programming knowledge you will be getting in the training program. Okay. So after doing the bug reporting, developer will come up with fixing that particular bug. After fixing the bug, we'll go with. Yes, live project you will get. As part of the training program, live projects will be done. Agile concepts also will be covered. Okay. Right. Yes, absolutely. Once my training program is completed, the people will be comfortable. To clear with the interview as a 3 to 4 years of experience. As a 3 to 4 years of experience, how much knowledge has been required, that much of knowledge you will be getting in the training program. Okay. The fee activity, I think it is in a 6,000 for the whole training program, so that you can confirm from the management team. So how we can get the session 1 of Jira? To get the session 1 of Jira, just you can try to check in the Naresh IT YouTube channel. In the Naresh IT YouTube channel, you may get that first session. Yeah. Right. Still any other clarifications from online YouTube? I'm seeing some of the people attending YouTube. So from there also,
Hello.
if you have any questions, you can carry on. Yeah.
Hello. Sir,
Yes.
good morning.
Yes.
Sir, actually, I have 5-year gap after my engineering. So after doing
Okay.
this course, can I show some experience? 2 to 3 years of experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That is what
Sir,
I'm saying, right? Because you will get like 3 to 4 years of experience of knowledge you will be gaining as part of the training program.
and sir, can I
Okay.
survive in company
Yeah.
after that? And sir, what about
Absolutely can survive.
projects? Sir, what about
Yes.
projects?
That is what I'm clearly saying,
What
right?
about projects, sir? In resume?
As part of the training program, you are going to learn with the help of the live projects, like a manual testing one project, automation testing one more project. Apart from that, if required for the practice purpose, one more extra, almost 3 projects you are working, 2 to 3 projects. So that projects you can keep in the resumes. That doesn't make any problem at all.
But sir, all
Okay.
candidates show that resume,
No, you will get
project
in
and
the different
resume.
projects. For the resume purpose, you will get the different projects.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Agile also will be covered. Agile concepts also will be covered. Right. Any other clarifications, guys? Okay. So if we don't have any questions, then I think we are good to get close the session.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Yep. Yes.
Yeah, sir. Already joined in Naresh IT 15 days back
Okay.
and listening Anil sir class, but I want to join your batch also. Is it
That once
possible?
you can cross check with the management team. I'm not sure on that what exactly the
Okay.
process for that. Just you
Okay.
can cross check with them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, guys, these kind of workshops will be continued. So going forward, I'll come up with the new concepts. Yeah. Okay. New batches will be started. So these are the 2 dates where the new batches will be started. So the one batch is done 7:30 a.m. Another one is 13th, 6 p.m. So mine is Suresh. My name is Suresh. My new batch will be started on 13th, 6 p.m. Okay. Anyone, guys, any degree students, anyone can go with this. Anyone can go with this. Okay. All right, guys. Looks like we are good to close the session. So thanks everyone for attending the sessions. Thanks very much for attending the sessions even on Sunday also. So and I'm seeing some of the people got responded in the chat window like more effective. So thanks everyone for attending the sessions. So meet you in some other sessions. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks everyone. Thanks all.